Last week, a massive skilling competition was hosted by Temple OSRS, the tracking website for old school. This gathered all the best skillers in the game for 1 week. 1 week of intense gaming to play as much as possible. Skilling competitions have been a thing since the start of Runescape, famously the Jagged Skilling Cups, then Fantasy EHP. I want to talk about what these 50 players managed to achieve because we have never seen anything like this in terms of the amount of hours that people have played. So many skilling records have been broken, and just the level and the standard across the board was insane. For those unfamiliar with how skilling competitions work, each player gets to train any skill they want. To accommodate for this and make it fair for all skills, a metric called EHP is used, where in theory 1 hour of optimal play means 1 hour of EHP gained. People will also 6 hour into the skilling competition based on the 6 hour logout limit. So making sure you get the 6 hours of XP right as you start the competition is key for your team to start strong. So in total, this competition lasts for a week plus the 6 hours, so 174 hours to play. Keep this number in mind because these records, when you compare the hours to the amount of hours in a week, is just downright boggling and mental. Traditionally, people are drafted into a team by captain. The captain has two main factors to consider. One, how much they'll play, but two, their team spirit and locker room. Being able to keep up a good atmosphere in your Discord when morals are low and to encourage people to keep pushing is an underrated ability, and it can be the difference between your team giving up or pushing through when everything seems tough. For the skilling community, these competitions are very important. Skilling can often be a lonely endeavour, but a lot of people benefit from having opportunities like these to be put into a team fighting for the same cause. I personally have met many friends that I've even met in real life just through these skilling competitions, so for me it's a humbling experience. I encourage anyone who is interested in post-99 skilling to join a clan, join a community that might fit your personality and get involved in competitions. Skilling competitions are the best way to make friends in the scene. So 50 players, 5 teams, 1 week. Let's see how it all unfolded. after 7 days of intense skilling, the Rot Maxers have won the competition with over 1,300 hours played. Between 10 members, that is 130 hours played in total. This is a crazy achievement, and I think across the board, over all 50 members, the average standard, the amount of hours that everyone played was amazing. I'd like to just take a moment to highlight 6 week records, because I think week records are one of the hardest endurance tests in gaming entirely. First off, Dart's cooking week, which is 140 million cooking experience. He could have gone a lot more than this because he spent a bit of time crafting during the week. Secondly, Gale's defense record, 55 million defense, very nice. Next, Azula, the mining week. This is one of the most prestigious mining records out there, so massive props, beating many historical names in skilling such as Fior, Pano and Elixir. Next up we have Necro, beating another prestigious week record, the agility week record, 15,300,000 experience, beating Toad 03 and myself actually, pushing me and him to number 2 and 3. So amazing job. Sepultura is not an easy week to do. And next but not least, Mina Linsky and Tortunama, their overall EHP weeks. I mean, just look at the numbers themselves. Like I said right at the start, 174 hours in a week. I mean, across all 50 players who entered, every single one played a amazing amount of hours, and I'm actually really impressed that people enjoy skilling even 11-12 years into RuneScape. So it kind of tells you there really is a community out there for skilling. Personally, I think it is getting to a point where it could be unhealthy, but I mean, people can do what they want with the game. People, if they enjoy it, then there's no need to judge them or anything. I mean, and most of these, from what my experience is, they don't play anything like this normally, but for competition they just do this like 1 week out of their life. So if you're interested in anything like this, I'd recommend you to join the skilling clan or join the temple discord and stay involved, because RuneScape's fun, and doing something like this, it can be interesting for some people. For me personally, after finishing 200 mil, I'm not interested in participating, but it's nice to watch and see how much people play in this game. So until next time, thank you everyone, bye bye.